Good morning to all. Myself Suresh, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, RMD Engineering College, Gavrapetai. Today I am going to take a topic on impedance and reactance diagram problems. So in this one, before going to that problem, so what is the procedure to form the impedance or reactance diagram from single line diagram? First step, you have to select the base power, that is MAB new, and base voltage, that is KVB new. How you have to select those values? In the problem itself, for any one component, you have to choose it as the base value they are mentioned. So by using that, for example, they are choose it as the for generator means for the generator base, what is the power value they are given? That you have to choose it as the base power, that is MAB new, and that value you have to choose it as the KVB new value. That is the first step. Second step, so what you have to do is, so depends upon the transformer. So how many transformer it will be on your problem depends upon the transformer. Your single line diagram is divided as the section. For each and every section, you have to find out the base kilovolt, which means that for all the sections, you have to find out the KVB new value. How we ought to find the values? By using transformation ratio formula. What is the formula? You have to choose it as the KVB on LT section, which is equivalent to KVB on HT section into LT voltage rating divided by HT voltage rating. KVB on HT section, which is equivalent to KVB on LT section into HT voltage rating divided by LT voltage rating, which means that LT means that low tension side, HT means that high tension side. Depends upon that low tension or high tension, LT or HT, you have to choose the formula. By using this transformation ratio formula, you have to find out that base K, that is KVB new value for all the section. This is second procedure. Third one, find the per unit value for all the component what they are given in the single line diagram by using the two formula, whether the reactances value are given in per unit or the reactances are given in ohm. Reactances are given in per unit means what is the formula you have to choose it as Z per unit nu, which is equivalent to Z per unit volt into KVB volt divided by KVB nu the square into MAB nu divided by MAB volt. Reactances are given in ohms means Z per unit nu, which is equivalent to Z per unit volt into MAB nu divided by KVB volt, KVB nu the square. By using this formula, you have to find out the per unit value for all the sections. Then last step, you have to draw the impedance and reactance diagram. Now, we have to move on to that. How you have to draw the impedance and reactance diagram from the single line diagram is by using this equivalent circuit value. For the synchronous generator, what is the equivalent values? One voltage source along with the reactance will be connected in series. For the synchronous motor, one voltage source EM, it will be connected in series with the reactance, that is JXS. Transformer or transmission line or load, it will be mentioned by using one single reactor. Maximum in the problem, what they are given as that they are given the reactances. If suppose in the problem they are mentioning the resistor value, so what you have to choose it is that you have to mark the resistance value. So that is along with the reactance you have to connect the resistances also. So that is very, that is a equivalent circuit for that to draw the impedance and reactance diagram from the single line diagram. Now we have to move on to that problem. What is the problem they are given us? Draw the impedance diagram for the electric power system shown in figure. In this problem, you have to draw the impedance diagram. Second one, choose generator as base. In this problem, what they are given mention as the generator as base value they are given. So what is the value we have to given for the generator as 25 MVA 13.8 kilovolt. So by using this, what is MVA new for this formula as 25 MVA. KVB new value they are given us 13.8 for the generator, that is the base value, that is KVB new 13.8 kilovolt. And what what is the next line is three phase and line to line ratings are given below. Generator, transformer, motor A, motor B, and the transmission line they are given the value. Generator, transformer, motor A and motor B, they are given values reactants, that it will be in 15 percentage, like that they are given. So what is the meaning of this one is that they are given the value, it will be in the percentage, or there is no unit they are mentioning means that it will be as the per unit value. Transmission line, what is the x value they are given as they are given the x value which is equivalent to 65 ohms they are given. So in this very important, whether the given problem has three phase or it will be the single phase. So for both single phase as well as three phase, we are able to draw the impedance and reactance diagram. In this problem they are mentioning three phase and line to line ratings are given below. while we have to going for the problem transformers, you have to carefully listen whether the transformer value they are given in the three phase or single phase. They are not mentioning anything means the given problem transformer rating as the three phase. If suppose single phase means the specifically mentioned single phase value, for this one case we have to go for the another problem. Now in this problem, the transformers each, what is the value they are given us? 25 MVA, 13.2 divided by 69 kilovolt XL is equivalent to 15%. That is the value they are given. In this one, they are not mentioning any of the single phase. So, no problem of that. So, the given transformer rating is the three phase. Now, we have to move on to the problem. First step, what I told us, you have to choose the MEA, base MEA and base KVB. That is MEAB new and KVB new value. Generator's base, generator value they are given as 25 and 13.8, 25 MEA, 13.8 kilovolt. So what is MEAB new as 25? What is KVB new value as 13.8 kilovolt? That is the first step what we are having us go for. The next one. Next what you have to go for us? We have to go for that single line, mark the parameters and split the diagram as section. So that is very, very important. Single line diagram, you have to divide it as section based on the transformer. In this problem, we are having the three section. Okay, so in this problem we are getting the three sections. So how we have to divide the section? First you have to mark the parameter. What are the parameter we are having for the generator? For the generator, what is the value they are given us? 25 ME, 13.8 x double dash is equivalent to 15%. That is they are given. So for the generator, what is the value we have to mark it as that? 25 ME, 13.8 kilovolt x double dash which is equivalent to 15%. For the transformer T1, so what is the value they are given us? Transformer T1, what is the value they are given us? For both the transformer they are given us 25 MVA 13.2 divided by 69 kilovolt XL is equivalent to 15% they are given. So for the both the transformer they are given the same value. In this they are not mentioning any of the primary or secondary voltage. So they are given commonly 13.2/69 kilovolt. So we have to carefully select the ratings for the transformer in the diagram. So what is the value we have to choose it as? So for the transformer T1, which one you have to choose it as the primary value, which one we have to choose it as secondary value as? What is the generator value as that? 13.8. So what is the primary value? Surely you have to choose it as the 13.2. Why we have to choose it as a 13.2 as the primary as? For the from the generator to the transformer T1, we have to consider as the section 1 because we are considering the same value. So generator as 13.8. Then for the transformer T1 13.2. So more or less the line voltage remains the same. So according to that you have to select the rating. So the generator value is 13.8. So what is the primary value? We have to choose it for the transformer T1 as 13.2. What is the secondary value for the transformer T1 as the 69 kilovolt. Okay. Then for the line, so what is the value they are given as the X is equivalent to 65 ohms. So that is the value they are given. So what you have to choose it as for the line, what I got to mention as X is equivalent to 65 ohms we got to mention. Then next what I am going for is the transformer T2. For the transformer T2, carefully you have to mention the transformer rating. So what you have to mention is the same value of the transformers, so 25 MVA 13.2 divided by 69 kV, XL is equivalent to 15%. While we have to mention for the transformer T2, carefully you have to write. So for the transformer T1, secondary what is the value? 69 kilovolt. From the 69 kilovolt through the line, the transformer T2 primary will be reached. So for the primary, what is the value you have to choose it as? Transformer secondary, what is the voltage? 69 kilovolt. The same voltage or nearby voltage we got to choose it for the transformer T2 primary. So what is the transformer T2 primary? We got to choose it as the 69 kilovolt. What is secondary value? We got to choose it as the 13.2 kilovolt. So keep it in mind. Depends upon the ratings, we got to write the value. So for the generator 13.8, so we are choosing the primary of the transformer T1 as 13.2. Transformer T1 secondary has the 69 kilovolt. Depends on that. Transformer T2 primary, what is the value we got to choose as a 69 kilovolt. Then what is the transformer T2 secondary? We are having 13.2 kilovolt. While the transformer T2 has 13.2 kilovolt, then what about the motor A and motor B value as the 13 kilovolt and 13 kilovolt. So that is they are given in the problem. So for the motor A, what is the voltage is 13 kilovolt. For the motor B, what is the value is they are given as 13 kilovolt. So we have to mention in the diagram. So what is the motor A values? 13 kilovolt. For the motor B values, what is the value is the 13 kilovolt. So this is the values we got to mark in the diagram, depends upon that value. So now we have to divide as section. So how we have to divide as the section? The same voltage, line voltage. So listen, from the generator to the transformer T1 primary. So that one we got to choose it as the section 1. Generator to transformer T1. Why? For the generator, what is the voltage? Voltage is the 13.8. For the transformer T1, what is the voltage? Is 13.2. Those two values the same line voltages. So that one you have to consider to be as the section 1. The next, what you have to go for us? Transformer T2 secondary, then transformer T1 secondary, then line, then transformer T2 primary. After this, the same voltage. Transformer T1, what is the voltage? 69. Transformer T1 secondary 69 kilovolt. The line is also same voltage. Transformer T2 primary is also 69 kilovolt. That one we got to consider to be as the second section. That means the line having the same voltage we got to consider to be as a section. The next one, transformer T2 secondary, what will be as the 13.2 kilovolt. What about the motor A value is 13 kilovolt and motor B as the 13 kilovolt. All values will be together, it will be the same. Transformer T2 secondary is 13.2. Motor A and motor B values the 13 nearby values, but all are it will be the equal value. So nearby values we have to consider as the same section. So what is the section we are having as the transformer T2 secondary, motor A and motor B. So from this what I have to conclude is, in the problem we are having the three section. So one is generator to transformer T1 primary, transformer T1 secondary to transformer T2 primary, transformer T2 secondary to motor A and motor B. So totally we are having the three section. So from this what I have to conclude is, we are having in the problem three section. For each three sections we got to find out the KVB new value. So the MAB new value, it will be the one value. So that is will be the 25. That is they are chosen as the generator base. But KVB new value, it will be changed because we are using the transformer in the diagram. Because of the transformer, the diagram, single line diagram is divided as a section. For each and every sections we got to find out the new KVB new value. So due to this, what we have to go for us? Next step, what you have to go for us? By using transformation ratio formula, for each and every sections we got to find out the KVB new value. How you have to find out the KVB new value for each and every section? So first section, what we are having as the first section, what we are having as first section, we are having generator and transformer T1 primary. In the problem what they are given us, choose the generator as base. So due to that, what is the section KVB1, KVB new as already I told, select base value as the first KVB new. So generator they are given as KVB new, that is choose as the base value. So due to that, what is the KVB new for the first section as the generator value? What is the generator value? 13.8 kilovolt. So that 13.8 kilovolt you have to choose it as the section 1 KVB new, because in the problem they are given generator as the base. Okay, so if suppose they are given the line as the base value, for the line what is the KVB value? That is what is the line value? 69 kilovolt. So that you got to choose as the KVB new value for that particular section. But in this problem, which one they are chosen as the base? That section you have to consider to be the same value of that particular component. In this problem, what they are given us, generator you have to choose it as the base value. So because the generator we are chosen as the base value, which one, what is the for the section 1, what is the KVB new value as the 13.8 kilovolt. So that I have to mention over here. For the section 1, generator as base. So due to that, what is the KVB new value for the section 1 as the 13.8 kilovolt. For the section 2 and section 3, we got to find out the value, KVB new value we got to find. How we got to find out the KVB new value for the second section. So for the section 2, So what we are having, transformer T1 secondary line, transformer T2 primary. So whether you ought to choose the transformer T1 secondary or you ought to choose the transformer T2 primary, you ought to find out that KVB new value for that particular section. But in this problem, what I ought to choose it as the transformer T1 primary by using the secondary. By using the transformer T1 secondary, what I am going to find out as the, I am going to find out the KVB new value by using the transformation ratio formula. Now, for the section 2, transformer T1 secondary as the, whether it is a LT section or HT section, that we have to identify. So what is the primary value for the transformer T1 as the 13.2? What is the secondary value we are having as the 69 kilovolt? For the section 2, transformer T1 as the secondary, that is section 2, the secondary value as the 69 kilovolt. That 69 kilovolt we got to consider to be as the secondary. For the secondary, what you have to consider to be as the 69 kilovolt we got to consider to be as the HT section. So what is the for transformation ratio formula? We got to choose it as the KVB on HT section. So what will be as the, so choose the formula KVB on HT section, which is equivalent to KVB on LT section into HT voltage rating divided by LT voltage rating. KVB on LT section. So LT section means which side? So LT, which it will be for the transformer T1. For the transformer T1, so which one? Transformer T1 secondary as the section 2. Transformer T1 LT side, which one we are having the LT side as the 13.2. That is, it will be under the section 1. So what is the section 1 value? We are already we found. What is the section 1 we are having as the 13.8 kilovolt. So KVB on LT section as the, which one we are having as the LT section as the generator section. For the generator section, already we found what is the value as the 13.8 kilovolt. Okay, so what is the KVB on LT section as 13.8 into, what is the formulas? HT voltage rating divided by LT voltage rating. What is HT voltage rating means? Divided by LT voltage rating means that particular transformer value. For the transformer T1, what is the respective I voltage? That is HT value as the 69. What is the LT value as the 13.2? By multiplying 13.8 into 69 divided by 13.2, what is the KVB new value for the section 2? We are getting as the 72.14 kilovolt. Now what I have to move for as the, I am moving to the section 3. So what I am going for the section 3 as the, section 3 only we are having as the transformer T2 secondary. Now we ought to find out for section 3 we are having is the transformer T2 secondary. By using transformation ratio formula, we got to find out for the transformer T2 secondary. So transformer T2 secondary value is the 13.2 kilovolt, primary is the 69 kilovolt. So secondary is 13.2 kilovolt. What is the section we got to consider to be as the LT section? So what is the formula now? We got to choose as the KVB on LT section. By using this formula, we got to find out the value. So what is the value? We have to choose it as the KVB on LT section. Section 3, KVB on LT section, which is equivalent to KVB on HT section into LT voltage rating divided by HT voltage rating. See carefully, what is the formula we got to choose as LT section, which is equivalent to KVB on HT section. Which one we are having the KVB on HT section as? See the problem. In the problem, which one we are having the HT section for the transformer T2? T2 was the HT section as the 69. 69, it will be under which section? Section 2. So what we mentioned as the KVB on HT section as the section 2. Now, what we are having is, already we found the section 2 value as the, section 2 value as we found as 72.14. So what is the KVB on HT section? We found as the 72.14 into, what is the formula we are having as the LT voltage rating divided by HT voltage rating. So what is the LT voltage rating for the transformer T2 as 13.2 divided by, what is the HT value as the 69. So multiply 72.14 into 13.2 divided by 69. What is the value, KVB new value for the third section we are getting as the 13.8 kilovolt we are getting. That's all. So from this, what I have to conclude is, for each and every section, what we found as, we found the KVB new value. That is the next step. Then we have to go for the third one. In this diagram, what I have to mention is the, we have to mention the 3 section parameters and KVB value and MAB new value. So KVB new for the first section as, KVB new for the first section is 13.8. For the second section is 72.14. For the third section is 13.8. There are 3 KVB new value. For the section 1, 13.8. For the section 2, 72.14. For the section 3, 13.8. and only one MAB new. What is the MAB new value is the 25. So MAB new single value throughout the problem it cannot change. For each and every component the MAB new value it will be the same, that is 25, but we are having the 3 kVb depends upon the section. For the first section 13.8 kilovolt, for the second section 72.14 kilovolt, for the third section 13.8 kilovolt. So these are all the given in the diagram. Then now what I am going for is next one I am going for. Now we are going to find out the per unit value for each and every section. First one I am going to find out for the generator. For the generator, what are all the value they are given? So for the generator, what is the value they are given us? For the generator, what is the value they are given us? 25 MVA, 13.8 kilovolt, X double dash is equivalent to 15% they are given. 15% they are given means that it will be as the per unit value. So the given value it will be in the per unit. What is the formula we got to choose it as the per unit formula we got to choose. Z per unit new which is equivalent to Z per unit volt into kVb volt divided by kVb new the square into MAB new divided by MAB volt. So in this, what is the meaning of volt value is the what is the value they are given for the particular component in the problem, that is we got to call it as a volt value. What is the new values from the procedure? What are the value we found? For example, MAB news they are given in the problem, choose as generator as base, that is a MAB new. kVb new value as the for the particular section, what is the value we are having, kVb new value, that one you have to choose it as the base value. So in this problem for the generator, what is actually Z per unit volt? Per Z per unit volt means what is the reactance value they are given? 15%. 15% means 0.15. That is a per unit value 0.15. Generally the reactances value we are mentioned in the J, so that is J 0.15 we have to mention. So what is kVb volt for the generator? Generator kVb volt is what is the value they are given for the generator. For the generator, what is the value they are given as? 13.8, that is a kVb volt. What is kVb new value? Generator under which section? Generator it will be under section 1. So for the section 1, what is the kVb new value as the 13.8. So that is a new value, kVb new value as the 13.8 into MAB new. So what is MAB new? The throughout the problem already I told the MAB new it will be the common. So what is the MAB new as the 25. So what is the MAB volt for the particular generator? What is the value they are given? 25. So that is we have to give it as the volt value. So from this, what we have to go for is we have to find out the new per unit value of this one. So Z per unit new which is equivalent to Z per unit volt. What is the value? J 0.15 into kVb volt. What is the value they are given? 13.8 divided by kVb new. kVb new as the generator it will be under the first section. For the first section, what is the new value as the 13.8. So that we have to mention the whole square into MAB news. For the throughout the problem, it will be the MAB new it will be the same because the generator we have to choose it as the base. MAB new value which is equivalent to 25 divided by MAB volt which is equivalent to 25, which is equivalent to, while we have to multiply, what is the value we are getting as the J 0.15 per unit, that is for the generator. Now next we have to move it for the transformer. The next one, what is the next one we have to go for is the we are going to find out for the transformer 1. So while we have to find out for the transformer, we have to choose it as the, there are two possible way to find out the transformer 1 per unit value. Whether you have to choose it at the primary side or you have to choose it as the secondary side. While you have to choose it as the primary side, you have to consider as the section 1. While you have to consider the transformer T1 secondary, it will be considered to be as the section 2. But in this problem, I am going to explain the transformer 1 primary. While we have to choose it as the transformer 1 primary, what you have to go for us. So now I am going to find out the per unit value. For the transformer, what is the value they are given us? 13.2 divided by 69 kilovolt, 25 MVA. XL is equivalent to 15% for the transformer T1. So for the transformer T1, what is the value they are given us? This is the value they are given. What is the XL value they are given us? 15%. 15% is the reactance value. It will be given in percentage, which means that they are given in the per unit value. While they are given in the per unit value, the same formula we got to choose. Z per unit new, which is equivalent to Z per unit volt into kVb volt divided by kVb new the square into MAB new divided by MAB volt. What is per unit volt? What is the reactances value they are given? 15%. That is J 0.15. Reactances means we got to find out the J 0.15 into So what will be as kVb volt divided by kVb new the square. What is kVb volt? But for the problem, what is the kVb volt as? I am chosen the transformer T1 primary. Under the primary, what is the value? On the primary side, 13.2. So what is the kVb volt as? The 13.2 divided by kVb new. The transformer T1 primary under which section? Section 1. Section 1, what is the kVb new value? kVb new value is 13.8. So 13.2 divided by 13.8 the whole square into MAB new. For throughout the problem what I told, the generator as the base. So what is the MAB new value is 25. MAB new is 25 divided by MAB volt. What is MAB volt? MAB voltage for the transformer T1. What is the value? What is the value of MA they are given? That is 25 MA they are given. So what is the MAB voltage for the transformer T1? What is the MAB volt they are given as? They are given as the 25 MA. So that one you have to choose it as. So 25 MA. So that one you have to choose it. 25 MA. So while you have to multiply, what is the value we are getting as? J 0.137 per unit. That is transformer T1 primary. So this is whether you have to find it by using transformer 1 secondary also. We are getting the same value, but it will be under, while you have to choose the transformer T1 secondary, you have to consider the section 2. So I am considering in this problem transformer 1 primary. By using this, what is the value we are getting as? J 0.137 per unit. This is for transformer 1. The next one I am going to find it for the transmission line. While we have to going for the transmission line, very important is what is the value they are given as? X is equivalent to 65 ohm. They are given the value of 65 ohm. So what is the formula you have to choose it as? Z per unit new, which is equivalent to Z per unit volt into MAB new divided by kVb new the square. The transmission line under which section? The transmission line, it will be under the section 2. So for it will be under the section 2. Carefully you have to mention. So now the reactances value they are given in 65 ohms. So what will you have to mention as Z per unit new is equivalent to Z per unit volt as the J65 into MAB new. So what is MAB new? For throughout the problem, I told the same value of the generator value is the same. So 25 MVA divided by kVb new square, the transmission line under section 2. For the section 2, what is the kVb new value as? It will be as the 72.14. So what will be getting as 72.14 the square. While you have to multiply, what is the value you are getting as? J 0.312 per unit. This is for the transmission line. Keep it in mind while the given the unit, whether it will be in the reactances in per unit value they are given or they are given in the ohms. So that you have to carefully you have to select. The next one, transmission line over. Then next what I am going to was transformer 2. So for the transformer 2, whether you have to find out the primary or you are going to find out for the secondary. So you have to choose the primary means you have to consider the section 2. The transformer T2 secondary you have to consider means you have to consider the section 3. While the consider for the transformer T2 primary, so the transformer T2 value, what is the given value? That is also it will be in the reactances. So what will be as? That is also what are all the value we are having as XL they are given as 15%, which means that the given value it will be in the per unit. So what is the formula we got to choose again? Z per unit new, which is equivalent to Z per unit volt into kVb volt divided by kVb new the square into MAB new divided by MAB volt. So Z per unit new, which is equivalent to what is per unit volt for that particular transformer T2? 15%. So that is J 0.15 into kVb volt. Transformer T2 primary I consider. Primary, what is the voltage as the 69? That is a 69. kVb volt value is the 69. I am consider for the primary. What is the primary voltage as the 69? So that we have to consider. Then divided by kVb new. So which section we are consider? Transformer T2 primary, it will be under the section 2. What is the value as the 72.14? So kVb volt divided by kVb new the square into MAB new. So what is the MAB new value? MAB new value, it will be throughout the problem, it will be the same. What is the MAB new value as the 25 divided by MAB volt. So for that particular problem, what is the value? So 25. Transformer T2, what is the value we are having is the 25. So we have to multiply all the values. So what is the equivalent value for the transformer T2 we are getting as the J 0.137 per unit. So carefully you have to mention carefully you have to select the value whether you are considered the primary or secondary. While I am considering this problem transformer T2 also primary. Similarly, you have to find out the transformer transformer 2 value by using the secondary also. Secondary means you have to choose the section 3. Primary means you have to choose the section 2. So that's all. So in this one, I am choosing the section 2. I found the values for the transformer T2. The next one. Next, I am going to find it for the motor A. So for the motor A, similarly, what we have to go for us? For the motor A, similarly, what we are having the parameters 15 MVA, 13 kV, X double dash is equal to 15%. First, you have to consider which section we are having the motor A. Motor A, it will be under the section 3. For the section 3, what is the KVB value? New value is the 13.8. So what is the X value? We are having 15%. So again, they are given in the per unit value. Per unit value means what you have to choose the formulas Z per unit new, which is equivalent to J 0.15 into, that is Z per unit volt as J 0.15 into KVB volt. What is the value they are given for the motor A? 13 kilovolt. 13 divided by KVB new. So the motor A, it will be under the section 3. For the section 3, what is the value? We are having the 13.8. That is the KVB new value. So 13.8 the square into MAB new. So what is the MAB new value? That is the throughout the generator same value. That is MAB new, which is equivalent to 25 divided by MAB volt. What is the value they are given for the particular motor? So for the motor A, what is the value they are given? 15. So 25 divided by 15. So while you have to multiply all the value, so what is the value you are getting as J 0.222 per unit. So this is for motor A. Now we have to move it on the next one, motor B. So while we have to go for the motor B, again we have to consider it will be under which section. So for the motor B, again what we are having is 10 MVA, 13 kV, X double dash is equal to 15%. Again the given value will be in the per unit. So while the given value will be in the per unit, again the same formula Z per unit new, which is equal to Z per unit volt into KVB volt divided by KVB new the square into MAB new divided by MAB volt. So Z per unit volt as for the motor B, what is the per unit value is 15%. So J 0.15 into KVB volt divided by KVB new the square. What is KVB volt? For that particular motor B, what is the volt value they are given as 13 divided by KVB new. So motor B is also under the section 3. What is the section 3? KVB new value is 13.8 the square into MAB new values. We know that is a motor base as the generator 25 divided by, for the motor B, what is the MAB volt value as the 13 kilovolt. So that is it will be given for that particular value. So 25 divided by 10. So while you have to multiply all the values, so what is the value you are getting as J 0.333 per unit. That's all. So this is the per unit value for the all the section we found. Now final step, what you have to go for us, we have to draw the impedance diagram. This is very, very important. While we have to draw the impedance diagram, so first, what is the first component? What is the first component? Generator. So for the generator, what is the value? So for the generator, what is the equivalent circuit? We have to draw as. So for the generator, what is the equivalent circuit? We have to draw as the all are reactants. So what for the generator, what is the equivalent? We have to draw as the one voltage source series with the reactance. That is for the generator component. For the respective reactance, so what is the voltage source value? We have to mention as EG. For plus minus also we got to mention. And what is the particular reactance's value as J 0.15. Already we found that value. Then similarly, next component is transformer 1. Next component is the transmission line. And next component is the transformer T2. So all the elements, see here, all the elements. So generator, transformer T1, line, transformer T2, all the elements will be connected in series. Okay, so all the elements will be connected in series means what you have to do is, how you have to draw the diagram is, for the transformer 1, transformer 2 and the line, how you have to draw the equivalent circuit is, just you have to mention by using single reactances value. For the generator, what we drawn? So for the generator, we drawn by using this. So we have to draw this as this is the generator value. So generator, what is the reactance value for? We found from the formulas J 0.15. Then transformer T1, this is a transformer 1. So it will be mentioned by the single reactor. Similarly, what is the next one is the transmission line. How we ought to draw it for the transmission line is J0.312. Then that is a say mentioned by drawn by using the single reactance. Then transformer T2, what it will be as the this is also mentioned by using the reactances value, that is J0.137. All the four component will be connected in series. Then here in one more important point, what will be as after the transformer T2, it will be we are having one bus connection. So what is that straight line? It means that motor A, motor B and the transformer T2, all it will be connected as the bus network. Already I explained what is bus network. Bus means that two or more elements will be connected in parallel. So here what are the elements will be connected as the transformer T2, motor A and motor B, all the three elements will be connected in parallel. So due to that, how you have to draw the impedance diagram in this one as, see here, generator, transformer T1, line and the transformer T2, all it will be connected in series, except that now remaining this motor A and motor B, how it will be connected as, it will be connected as parallel. So along with this transformer T2, this motor A and motor B, it will be connected in parallel, because the transformer T2 and motor A and motor B, it will be connected in parallel. So for the motor, what is the equivalent circuit as one voltage source along with one series reactor. Okay, so in this one, so one voltage source for this is motor A. So one voltage source with the series reactor. Why this is motor B, one equivalent circuit, that is voltage source with the series reactor. So all it will be connected. So that will be connected in parallel with this. And apart from this, what you have to mention over here. So for all the component, we have found the per unit value. Those per unit value we have to mention for this diagram. This is, we have to call it as the impedance diagram. In this problem, all the values they are mentioned by using the reactance. So due to this, we are drawn all the values by the reactances value. If suppose any of the resistances value they are given along with the reactances, means we got to mention along with series with the reactance, we are also mentioning the resistance value also. Okay, this is the impedance diagram. Similarly, what you have to go for us, we are going to draw the reactance diagram. The impedance diagram and reactance diagram for this problem, it will be the equal, because all are reactances value. Here also we are having the reactances value. Already I told what is the difference between the impedance diagram and the reactance diagram is, in the impedance diagram any of the resistance will be there, in the reactance diagram we have to neglect that one. In the impedance diagram any of the load we drawn, in the reactance diagram there is no load. So what is the difference between the impedance diagram and the reactance diagram is, you have to neglect the resistor as well as you got to neglect the load. Those are all the two important points. But in our problem, in the impedance diagram, all are having the reactances. So the impedance diagram and the reactance diagram same in this problem. So in this problem, what is the impedance diagram we are having? The same we are getting in the reactances diagram. That's all. Thank you.